on? This is Lucian Lu. Welcome to another tutorial. Today at Easy Piano Hacks, we're going to learn how to play the Mandalorian, the easy version. Okay? So here we go. Just a little bit of how this sounds like. You're going to learn how to play that and a lot more. So feel free to download that sheet music. It's just down in the description below. And once you have that ready, we can get started. So we're gonna go line by line here. It's only 3 lines, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, but then the stuff repeats. So it'll be okay. Let's go through this together, one line at a time. So from the start, we're gonna start left hand, finger number 5 on D, finger number 1 on A. So that's where we're gonna start. Okay, so get their hands in position. We're only going to start with the right hand. That's what we're going to do. Take your finger number 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Finger number 1 on A. So you're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay? All right. So left hand here is going D. Down here, so it goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1. Okay, that's the whole line for the left hand. Now we didn't play the right hand up here up until the next bit because I wanted to point out one thing. So you have this first bit where it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and rest and take your finger number 1, put it on G, because this A used to be you used to have your finger number 1 here on the A. You're gonna take that finger number 1, put it on G now. 1 and G A 3 and 4 and rest and B C B A G. So watch that fingering in there. I've written that in there just for you to be able to get all these hand switches that are going to happen. Okay. All right. So this is a beginner bit. So let's go both hands slowly so that you know how to do it. So watch. Feel free to repeat all this. No problem. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So notice what I did there. Over here, if you look at the right hand, this B flat right there, that is held. All right, so I played that, but what we have to do when you see this tie here means that you have to hold it. So you're not supposed to play it again, but I played that so that you can understand that's what not to do. Okay, so here we go. Go from here. What you're gonna do is this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So you see how my left hand is still here. So I held that, right? One more time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. That's the way to do it. One more time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and. As soon as you hit the 1, you have to lift your right hand. This right hand is rest. So that rest is here, right? That rest we have to respect. So go again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and rest and G A B and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Okay? That's how to do it. So, one more time, a little bit slower. We're going to get this. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that's the first line. Okay, so that is the first line. We're going to move to the second line now. So you see here, let's just look at the second line over here. Starting on that D, we're going to go left hand, similar thing. See how the left hand up here is like that? D, D, G, A, B, C, G, A, D. Like same thing. A, G, A, B, C, G, A, D. So once you notice these patterns, I'm not going to go over them again because they're the same. They're the exact same thing, right? Now, watch for the right hand. It's similar, A, D, C. This one is A, D, E. So that's what we're going to do. So let's take a look at that. Take your right hand, finger number 1, put it on A. Finger number 1, put it on A. So here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and lift and C, D, E and 4 and lift and E, F, E, D, C. Okay, so do that 3 times, 5 times, however many times you need. And then here we go. We're going to do it 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and lift and C, D, and 4 and lift and E, F, E, D, C. So make sure you're counting. Here we go. We're going to go both hands now. Let's go. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1. Okay, so the trick is really right here. This C, it's on 4 and. So if you can do this portion, just like before, same thing. This portion is G, A, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So focus on 3 and 4. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and, okay, it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. C, G, and E, F, E, D, C, A, D. Okay, that's about as hard as the rhythm gets for this portion. Okay, good. So work on that. Keep going. Next line, when you are ready, you go into this bit right here. It goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and cross your finger over. So right hand right here, you're gonna put your second finger on C. C and A and, okay? One more time from bar 9. Here we go, from right here, from right there, okay? Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and cross and A and B flat. One more time, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So this is the trickier bit. What you're going to do is this, right hand only. You're going to take your right hand when you, let's start from the beginning, from bar 9 right here, A, right? So 5, finger number 5, 4, right? The next one is finger number 2, E, finger number 2 on E, okay, excuse me, and then finger number 1 on D, okay? Next one is C, C, okay? Next one is A, you finger number 1, so you do that crossover, and 1, okay? Now, it's 2 rests, 1 and 2, and while you're getting those rests, you can look for your finger number 2 on B flat. So you know how you were just on A, your finger number 2 get prepared on B flat. So right here, B flat, okay? You take your finger number 1, put it under on D, okay? And then you take your second finger, put it on G. And then you take your 5th finger, put it on C sharp. Okay? So, one more time, I'm gonna go slowly. 1 and 2. Finger number 4, right? Finger number 2, number 1, hold, and then finger number 2, Finger number 1, rest, right? But while you're resting, you can put your finger number 2 on B flat, finger number 1 on D, finger number 2 on G, right? And then finger number 5 on C sharp. Okay, good job. So looking at that, here we go from the top, from bar 9. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, crossover, C and A and 1, and put your finger number 2 on B flat, D and G, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now watch that left hand. Left hand has 1 on that B flat right here, 1 on that B flat, so follow that, and then finger number 3 on G. Okay, that's what we gotta do. All right, good job. So you're halfway there because we got this bit right here. So what you notice here, you see these double bar lines? It says fine here, fine Italian, okay, for the end. Now over here, if you scroll all the way to the end, you have DC al fine. So what we're gonna actually do is, you know how we started from here, from the beginning? We're gonna play all the way through, follow all the way through, follow all the way through, right? And then what happens when you get all the way to the end here, at the end, you're gonna see, wow, all of a sudden, DC al fine means the repeat sign goes all the way to the beginning. Again, follow it, all the way till you hit fine. Okay? So what happens is you don't stop here. You keep playing, hit the repeat sign, go to the beginning until you see the words fine. So fine is right here. Okay? So let's continue. We're on bar 13 now. Here we go. Let's take your 4th finger on D, 1st finger on A. So very simple. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So this one, F, you just got to reach up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then reach up again. G and D. This time put your finger number 1 on D. D and 4. So the trickiest part of this portion is actually right here on GD, okay? Because you gotta go from, let's start from this A right here, okay? So if we start on A, put your finger number 1 on A, okay? Ready? You take your finger number 5, put it on G, okay? Once your finger number 5 is on G, you take your finger number 1 that was on A, you put it on D. And then you switch positions, you put your finger number 4 on G, right? So one more time from that A, okay, take your finger number 5, put it on G, finger number 1, put it on D, finger number 4, put it on G, finger number 1, put it back on G, okay, on D, okay, so good. So let's take it from here, measure number 13. We're going to take it from the 13th with both hands. Left hand is all it's doing is D and A, that's D down here and A, okay, that's a chord, okay, you hold that for 4 beats, whole note, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The next one is actually B flat and F. So take all this exact thing, stamp it, see that, and stamp it down here. Start on B flat, and then put an F. So B flat and F, okay? And then the next one is G and D, okay? G and D. So all it does is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So figure out those chords, get ready to go. Here we go. And 1 and 2 and 3, and here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Switch. 1. This is gonna have some practice. So you're gonna be able to have to go from the beginning here. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Switch. So this is where you put the B flat. So hold that A. I'm still holding the A. You see I'm still holding the A. My fingers are already in position. Have your 5th finger in the right hand be able to play an F up there, but your left hand is the one you got to work on. See, this D and A actually switches down to B flat and F. So what you can do to practice is just play A with the A, D, and A down here held, and then switch. Switch it back. and then switch it back. Okay, and switch back again. Good. And switch. How many switches can you do? Right? How many correct switches can you do? Okay, go back again. Here we go, and back. So, see, if you start out just doing this, 1, and then take your time, look for the F, look for the B flat and F, raise it up, find it, play. That's good. Okay, do another one, take as long as you need. Switch back. Okay, and switch back. Okay, so once you're ready to go, you can be like, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Now you get to the next one. You see here, we're here now on G. So we're on G now. That means that we have to make sure we transition. So you have the B flat and F right here, where you have B flat and F, and then you have A right here. So hold that A, okay? So when you hear exact position, 1 on A, B flat, F, 5 and 1, you take your 5, you put it on G. G, right? But where's your left hand gotta go? Your left hand's gotta go down to G and D. That's where you have to end up. So play this. Okay, G, D, G, D. Okay, so back to B flat and F and A in the right hand. Okay, find these and then ready to go. You're gonna put your 5th finger on G to switch it over. Look for the G and D in the left hand. So G and D in the left hand goes here. G in the right hand goes here. Now do it together. Here we go. Back to B flat and F and A in the right hand. Okay, get ready. Here we go. Switch it to G. Switch it to the G and D in the left hand. Do that switch again. See how fast you can do it. Okay, see how fast you can find it. I mean, here we go. Back to B flat and F. Hold that there. Hold that there. Find it. Ready to go. Find the G in the right hand. 5th finger. Find the 5 in the 1 in the left hand. 5th finger. Good. So that's what you got to do. Okay. So now that you see that, good to go. Now, put your 1st finger on D, right? Put your 4th finger on G. So, one more time from the B flat, F, A, right? You're gonna do this. You put your 5th finger on G. You put your 5th finger, 1st finger on G, D. Okay? Put your 1st finger on D, 4th finger on G. Okay? Good. Back to B flat, F, A. Okay, here we go. 5 on G, G, D, together. 1st finger, 4th finger, 1st finger, and then you're good for this line. So put it together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and switch, 2, and get ready, and switch, and G, and 2, and 3, and 4, and you're done for this line. Good job. So, moving on, watch it again if you need to, but moving on, here we go. This one right here is G, 4 on G, okay? Left hand is on D and A, right? D, A. Not down here, D, A right here, okay? So, G is up here, ready, here we go. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and so, lots to handle here. Right hand on its own, 4 on the G, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. Okay, that's the right hand. Do that again. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Left hand's the same. So, just make sure you play it at the right time. What I'm talking about is this one right here. This guy, you got to play that one at the right time. So watch out. So that's on 2. So here we go. From the 17, we're going to start from here. Count with me. Here we go. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and slower. Here we go. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and lift. 1, and lift. 2, and 3, and 4, and one more time. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. So that's the next bit. part now. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So this next part, right hand on its own, we're going to start right from here, okay, on this fourth finger on the G. So right there, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and hold and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay? With the left hand, it's a little simpler now if you can get this. So hold 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Same thing, one more time. Let's take it from the G, 4 on the G. Okay, D and A right here. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, whole line from 17 right here. Here we go. Starting from there. 4 on G, D and A. Okay, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 you're good for this line. Here we go. We're making progress. Last line that you kind of have to learn because the rest is just repeat. So here we go. This bit right here, you know how it was 4 on the G? 4 on the G is here. C and G in the left hand. C and G in the left hand. We're down here now. Okay? Find those notes. Here we go. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Just start from there. Just the right hand on its own. 4 on the G, please. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, here we go. Same thing. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Here we go. Left hand is C and G. That's all it is. Playing on the right time. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So this is the next bit. B flat and F. Alright? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay? That's all that one is. It's B flat and 2 and 3 and 4. Go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that's all you got to do. So look at that. All right, so looking at this, we're going to take it from the beginning of 21, and we are home free after that, I tell you. Because what happens, I'll show you. 1 and 2 and 3. So hold this, remember to hold that. How many beats? 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. So if you're counting, you know. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and switch. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, now we're good. And this, what's this? This is exactly the same. Why? I'll play it for you. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Right? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And it just goes back to the same thing. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So it goes all the way to the beginning now, right? all the way to the beginning. And here we go. Let's hear what this sounds like. That's it. That's what you got to do. All right. Good job. All right. I hope that was super helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. Happy to help in any way possible. Happy to make this as helpful as I can. I'll be making more of these, so feel free to request any song that you would like an easy version of, and I will walk you through it step by step. And then in the future, maybe we can go all the way up to the advanced version. Maybe you'll be able to do that one day. So, see you in the next one. Subscribe.